So we all know Spongebob is not the same as it used to be. You might think it's worse, the same quality or even better for some reason, but it's definitely different. But this is something they really don't want you to know. Now, how someone would not know that after watching a season's 1 to 3 episode and then a season 14 episode back to back, I don't know. But modern Spongebob very much wanna present itself as the same old Spongebob. And nowhere is this easier to see than in the constant references and bringing back of characters they do in like the newer seasons. Hey! So there is an obvious paradox going on when I talk about references to old episodes as something negative, while constantly talking about how those old episodes are so much better, and I hope you will understand where I'm coming from after this video.
SB129.
PL1413 is SB129 without the good stuff. It has the science fiction aspects of it, with time traveling 2000 years forward in time, but has nothing that compares to any of the legendary scenes from the iconic season 1 episode. It's only a sequel to nostalgia bait, with Plankton seeing everything being chrome in the future, just like in that episode. The episode would probably be better off doing its own thing, since the name and title card and, you know, that one thing are only being brought back and reused in order to try and lash on to that episode's popularity. It only has the most artificial things in common. Pickles wasn't a good episode because Bubble Bass was in it. He worked in it as an antagonist, but why I think that's a good episode, and I don't know, Bubble Bass episode number 55 is not a good episode, shows how it's just not the same. Season 14 has 21 episodes, and Bubble Bass appears in 12 of them, and is an antagonist in most of his modern appearances. I'm not even like the biggest, craziest fan of Pickles, but it's so much better than anything he has played a role in since. I guess not fun, though, cause him sitting on Plankton was kinda funny in that episode, and that's how you bring back a character, by the way. Like, he's just there and it feels natural and not like something that is forced to get people to make the Spongiac face. And the same goes for Nosferatu. Nosferatu is even worse because he was on screen for a few seconds at the end of an episode in 2002. It took 17 years for him to come back again in season 11's The Night Paddy, and once he was here again, he was here to stay. Because now Nosferatu just kind of appears everywhere. He is not scary whatsoever anymore, which makes it even worse because that's what they're trying to do with him time and time again.
There goes SpongeBob! Ripping his pants again.
It's once again that you can't just take an old character from a great episode, pop them into a new one, and then expect it to work just because Nosferatu made Graveyard Shift a great episode or something. It's just not the same. Nosferatu was in not 1, not 2, not 3, okay, 6 season 13 episodes. With one of them entirely focused on him, which, yeah, it's an episode that gives an entire backstory to a single gag. Thankfully, this is the only time they did that, right? Right? My leg gives Fred the whole backstory for why he hurts his leg, and it ruined the gag. Like, it was never funny again after this, at least to me. I'm being so serious right now. I used to laugh at the my leg jokes, and now it feels extremely forced each time, ever since. Because they are not just doing a funny gag anymore, they are doing like the funny meme that people like.
My legs! Sorry, that's my line.
I think Doodlebob is the only character brought back in a way that wasn't like legit complete garbage. Which is really funny as well, since Doodle Dimension is paired with the episode called Moving Bubble Bass, and yeah, that one sucks. It's really just the exception that makes the rule, or however you say that saying. And they've also started referencing Doodle Dimension.
That sounds like the Doodle Dimension.
Watch out for Doodlebob!
Let's talk about season 14. I know, I don't really want to do that either, but you can't really discuss the references and callbacks of modern Spongebob and leave out the reference season. I mentioned PL 1413 earlier, and that one is just the start. 2024 was SpongeBob's 25th anniversary, and to celebrate it, modern Spongebob just decided to do the old stuff again.
Imagination box repair.
Squidiot Box is Idiot Box without any of the charm. PL 1314 is SP129 without anything really. Sheldon SquarePants is, what did I say, fun without fun, and the list goes on. Like in every other episode of this season, there are constant callbacks, and I would not dislike the constant referencing. Matter of fact, I would probably like it if every instant of it wasn't just a much worse version of something that already exists. If Squidiot Box was as good as Idiot Box, if Squidferatu wasn't Squidferatu, and if Bubble Bass didn't ruin every episode since its return, I would have felt totally different, but as it is, I think it's all just nostalgia bait and misunderstanding why any of it worked in the first place. It's also making entire episodes centered around the wrong characters, as Squilliam is banned from talking in the show while all this other bullshit is going on. Can he get an episode?